Hey, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is your guy, Mr. Live. If you're checking out this clip, I do appreciate it. Hit that like, drop a comment, or follow your boy for more content like this. Or if you want to ever come hang out with me, I'll be streaming these live over on Twitch just about every day, man, for the first hour and a half. So come hang out with your boy. Let's talk about what they're discussing here on Skip and Shannon. So if you like it, again, hit that like, drop a comment, or follow your boy. As always, though, have a little fun, man. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out. All right, here we go. And I won't back down. Oh yeah,
Yesterday,
Calvin
the NFL
Ridley.
announced a suspension for Falcons wide receiver Calvin Ridley. The former Alabama standout will not play for the entire 2022 season. Over before it starts,
Damn.
it was discovered Ridley bet on NFL games while he was away from the team back in November, including picking his own Falcons to win in a parlay. On Ridley's Twitter account, he acknowledged, yes, he did bet $1,500, but he does not think he has a gambling problem.
Nah.
Shannon, a lot of reaction to this one across
I don't
the
know.
sphere.
Gambling, man. Let's see. So, all right. So the question is, Calvin Ridley got caught for gambling. You know, what are your thoughts on that? I don't know. Like, so it's legal, right? Gambling's legal. I'm not sure how it is in all states. I know you can gamble in in certain areas, right? But I'm pretty sure you can gamble anywhere now. So it's legal, bro. I don't know. He picked his own team. He wasn't playing, so I don't know. So I don't really have too much of an issue with it. When I think about it, if he was betting against his team and then he was, going out there and playing bad, then to try to like deliberately lose or something so that he could win money. That's a completely different question, right? That's like a completely different scenario. At that point, I'd be like, yeah, that's dirty, bro. Like, what the hell? But if you're betting on you're not playing, and you're betting on your team to win still, like I don't know, I don't really have a problem with that too much, like I don't see where the harm is. Let's listen to what these guys are saying because I don't know. Let's see what they say here.
Players, you get your cut, we get our cut. But in the
Yeah,
process
hold
of
on,
getting
hold
your
on.
cut, you can't bet on the games. Didn't have direct knowledge. But you can't do that, Calvin Ridley. People stop this. And
What?
what about Stephen Ross? When Brian Flores produced the documentation, because the NFL got documentation that he bet on
Okay, yeah, but how does that like? What's the big deal?
we're gonna need documentation.
How does that change the outcome of the game, or how does he have inside knowledge?
Says he has it.
What inside knowledge does he have? That's stupid because you don't have any inside knowledge. First off, because as an opposite team, I'm not giving out any knowledge because I don't want the other team to know my game plan going in and have their chance to beat me. So he has no inside knowledge of anything other than the Falcons. Like, and he's betting on his team. So it's like, I don't know. Like, yeah, so what? What's the big?
2004, so 18 years.
Yeah, no. See, these are the times where like I don't really agree with Shannon and stuff like that because he's not giving me any valid reason as to why he shouldn't be able to do it.
Hey, homeboy, I'm in this pool.
Other than that's the rules. I mean, so if you're arguing like you don't understand what he thought because it's against the rules, like it's against the rules to do it, and therefore you shouldn't do it, and what were you thinking? Like in that sense, I get it. Yeah, like if you should understand the rules, right? And that is a rule, right? You can't bet on it, so I get that. But like when you look at the bigger picture, should that be a rule, right? Like I don't know. That's why I say I don't think it should be a rule. I think it. And he's gone for the year, so that's crazy, man. So that sucks for the Atlanta, because they might have had an opportunity to, to steal the South, man, because Tom Brady's gone. Drew Brees has been gone now for a year. Carolina, who the hell they got? Donald, nah, hell no. So. And they could have stole the league. They're not the league. They could have stole the division. Got a home playoff game. But without Calvin Ridley, man, that's obviously that's a big blow. So we'll see how they do. Yeah. So he's talking about how, like, what if Calvin Ridley basically, placed some bets and then lost those bets, so he was in debt, owed, X amount of dollars, and then someone came along and said, "Hey, I'll take care of that debt for you, bro, and I'll give you an extra 100 grand on top of that. All you gotta do for me, just drop a couple passes in your next game." I'm like, sorry, bro. I mean, but even that, who cares? Like, he can come to me all he wants. All I gotta do is say no. I'm not. See, but that's a different action. That whole thing that he just described is a different situation, bro. The initial betting, there's no problem. The problem is when that person comes to you and gives you that, option, and you take the option, right? When you take that option, that's what makes you, that's what takes it over the line for me. Yeah, it's a threat, but it's not a action against it. Like, threats are, or nothing, you should, like, see it, understand it, but don't overreact on it, right? And that's what I think this is overreacting on something because they're afraid of what could happen. I get that, I guess, but I don't know.
I came up working for newspapers who wouldn't even run the point spreads because that was against the rules.
No, you couldn't. Not everybody talk about, hey, okay. What do you think?
Well, we got.
Yeah, I know. I felt like, before you could never talk about, like, spreads or nothing like that in sports, man. But now they bet Mountain Dew all the time, so that's crazy. Like, but before, you could never, especially on TV, never could talk about any type of gambling or nothing like that.
I get it too, Andrew, but when we as a league
encourage everyone to bet on our games, advertise betting on our players' games.
Take in big money from gambling sites and do everything we can to get our young people to embrace gambling, we can't be surprised when this.
That's so true. I don't know, man. Ultimately, like I said, to me, once more again, I don't think it's that big of a deal, man. I think it becomes a big deal when your play is affected by it. Now, it's obviously there's a thin line there, like I've been saying. It's kind of hard to know because it's all internalized, what you're going to be doing, why you're doing that, if you meant to drop the ball or not, or if you meant to miss the block, if you meant to miss the pass, if you meant to whatever. It's hard to argue against that. But you can also say, like, hey, if you had, if you can look at the bets, right? You can look at it and see, okay, who did you bet on? You bet against your team. First of all, I think that should be that one right there. You shouldn't be able to bet against your team, right? Because then that's what's going to drive you to want to drop a pass or miss a block or whatever it is. So I think you should be able to, bet because there's nothing wrong with it, but you shouldn't be able to bet on your team for or against your team. Maybe for the team. I don't know. That doesn't seem too bad, but against the team for sure, because that's when, again, your play could come into jeopardy. So I don't know. That's just my take on it. You guys let me know what you think. Again, if you're watching this clip, man, I hope you enjoyed it. Check out some of the other ones. Come back. Check out the full video of this where I watch and react to all the topics. Drop a like, comment, follow your boy. Again, hope you like it. Have a little fun, man. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.